In second grade math, we have started working on double-digit addition. This is going to turn into 3-digit addition as well as 2-digit subtraction in a few weeks. I'm sure your child has come home with some pretty creative looking strategies, so I'm going to quickly explain them to you. We've started our math unit just talking about place value, and what we've been using are these tools in class. These are our place value blocks, and we've been using them for the past few weeks. This is a 100 block, these are 10 sticks, and these are ones. So this number shows 124. Now, we have transitioned from using these blocks into using drawings. So your student might be coming home doing this. They've been drawing a square for a 100. They've drawn 2 lines to show tens and 4 circles to show ones. This is 100 plus 20 plus 4, which equals the number 124. They've been using this strategy of drawing their place value to help them solve double-digit addition. Let me show you one strategy they've been taught. This strategy we like to call draw it all, and we call it that because they're going to draw out the whole number. For example, 26 plus 48, the students would draw the top number and then draw the second number. Now we have them look at the ones and we say, can we make a new 10? And we know that 6 plus 8 makes 14. But what we're having them look at is how they're actually creating a new 10. So we look at the bigger number of 8. We know we need 1, 2 more to make a new 10. I'm going to grab those from the top, and I've made a new 10. This turns into our parent method where we put the 10 at the top. Then they can count it all. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. That is our first level of problem solving that we have moved to. The next level is called show all totals. And I'll solve that same problem for you just with our second method. So we have 26 plus 48. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw it out using our tens and ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them count all of their ones first. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They're going to write 14 over here in our equation. Then they're going to count their tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. They're going to write that right below. Oops, I'm running out of room. Now they have a new equation. 4 plus 0 equals 4. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Finally, this last strategy we'll be teaching them is called new groups above. We also like to call this the parent method. So solving that same problem, we have 26 plus 48. I start in my ones, I go top to bottom. 6 plus 8 is 14. That gives me 4 ones and a new 10. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. Now I know that we all want to jump to using this strategy first with our second grade students at home because it makes the most sense to us. But for some of them, this might make the most sense. And for others, doing our whole drawing might help them. We're going to be using these same tens and ones pictures when it comes to double-digit subtraction in a few weeks as well. Thank you for taking this time to watch this video. Please reach out if you have any more questions. Thank you so much. Hello, second grade families. For those of you who don't know me, I am Alyssa Wales, and I am one of our second grade teachers here at Horizon Elementary. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. As we get started talking about math this year, I first want to remind you of our homework expectations. In second grade, in all classes, your job is to read with your student or to your student for 15 to 20 minutes every night. Also, for math, you have been receiving these homework pages. Your job is to complete the side that says homework, the side that says remembering, over here, is not required to be completed. If that's something that you would like your child to do, go for it. The remembering side is practicing skills that they've learned throughout the year. The homework side is what we're working on right now. Also, if your child is struggling every night with their homework, we recommend that you set a timer for about 15 to 20 minutes. After that time, if they still are unable to finish it, just let us know. We know that your evenings are quick and that you don't have a lot of time with your child in the evening before they're off to bed. So we understand that we don't want it to be a time full of frustration and anger and trying to get these done. So just communicate with your second grade teacher if something is too challenging, or that, hey, we tried our best, but we couldn't finish them all. We are more than willing to handle and help in those situations.
Hello, Horizon families. My name is Mrs. Mensah, and I'm your elementary support specialist or school social worker. I want to share a few brief tips on how you can support your student be more successful with homework. Number 1, find a bright, clear spot in your home where your student can complete homework daily. This could be around your dining table or kitchen table or a computer desk anywhere in your home. Finding a consistent space will help your students respond well to the routine of homework completion. Tip number 2, parents, it is okay to take a break when your student is struggling or gets stuck after you've offered or tried to help. Remember, homework is an opportunity for your student to practice what they are already learning in school, and it does not have to end in tears. You are there to support them do the best they can. Number 3, so when your student needs to take a break, here's a quick mindful exercise you can help them do to keep them grounded and focused again. Remind them to pause and think or visualize a time when they did something they were proud of or you were proud of them for. So it could be a time when they scored a goal on their sports team, or a time when they scored a really high mark on their math test, or it could be when they completed a speed run in Minecraft. Reminders about those proud moments will help your students feel encouraged and confident that they can also complete homework and be successful at it. They just might need a little more practice. And parents, you got this. Thanks, and I hope these tips are helpful. Thanks for watching.
Hello and welcome, families. We are so excited to send you home with some fun math games for conference week. Second grade families are going to get a packet like this with some second grade games and some first grade games. You will notice in your packet you have colored pages like this, yellow, blue, and green. Your students know just what to do. They're going to cut around the dotted lines, and then you're going to put it together like a cube, which you'll see in this game. I found tape works a lot better than glue, but you use whatever works best for you and your family. And then along with that, you also have a game sheet, which you are going to see my lovely models, Sergut and Nicole, use momentarily. And you get a bonus game. You get dice, and you also get write it, draw it, check it. Where you roll the dice, you put your numbers, you choose your numbers where you want them to go, and then you add it up and then draw it with your 10s and 1s and check it with a drawing. So those are the fun things you're going to have in your bag. Now let's go to Nicole and Sergut. They are going to show us how to play this game called Roll It, Make It, and Expand It. So you are on the camera.
First, you can do one cube at a time or all together. I'm going to do all together. Oh, I got 3 10s, 300s, and 2 1s. Let me write it down.
Thank you, sir. Sergut, do you think you should put your hundreds in the other position so it's easier to pay attention to? Yeah, like write your hundreds right here. That might make it easier to write it. Good.
Okay, so on the 8, I'm going to write 3. On the 10s, I'm going to write 3. And on the 1s, 2. Then I'm going to write it all together.
She's going to draw it in that one. So can you draw it with a place value drawing, Sergut? Thank
Okay.
you.
100 square, 200 square, 300 square. Now I'm going to do the tens. 1 10, 2 tens, and 3 tens. Now I'm going to draw the ones. I don't really have to.
Good
1,
job.
2. Now I'm going to space it apart.
So now it's time to expand her number.
300 plus 30 plus 2 equals 332.
Awesome, Sergut. And you get a point when you're able to do that. Let's come on over here to Nicole. Thank you. That was great. Nicole's turn.
So as she was saying that I have to roll it and see how much I got. So I have 100, and then I count them. 100, 110, 120, 130, 143, 141, 142, 143, 144. So then I gotta put a 4 on the hundreds, and then
Now, Nicole, will you check and see how many hundreds you have again?
oh right.
Good job. Sometimes we get moving a little fast. You got it. Math genius is here.
And 1, and then 4 tens, and then 4 hundreds,
And 4 ones. Good job.
and then
Now she's going to draw it.
100,
Good.
and 4 tens, and then 4 ones. And then I will put the equation.
And now she'll expand it in expanded form.
100 plus 40 plus 4 equals 144.
Wow. And every time you get that done, you get a point. Sergut and Nicole, you are amazing mathematicians. Thank you for your help today.